Good evening, and welcome to the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Chapel and the annual tree lighting. We are delighted that you have joined us tonight to share in this year's lighting of the Fire Hero trees in person and via live stream. This evening we remember the brave men and women honored at the memorial. We remember these fallen heroes and their families, and we will never forget their sacrifice. These beautiful trees will be on display in the chapel throughout the holiday season. They feature ornaments from families and departments of America's fire heroes from around the country. The ornaments on these trees have been sent in by family members and represent all firefighters who have lost their lives while serving their communities. To ensure each firefighter is represented, Fire Hero families attending the winter retreat created an ornament for each firefighter that was honored this year. I would like to introduce to you Bill Webb, Vice Chairman of the Board of Directors.
Thank you and good evening. On behalf of Chairman Troy Markle, my fellow board members and the staff, we welcome you back to Emmitsburg and wish you the best for a happy holiday season. I certainly appreciate this opportunity to be with you tonight for the annual Fire Hero Family Tree Lighting Ceremony. Yes, this is a season to be jolly, but it's also the season to give thanks for the many blessings we have received. The blessings of love and happiness that we once shared with our fallen heroes, and the blessings of memories that will keep their spirits alive in our hearts and our minds. Winnie the Pooh once said to his pal Piglet, "If you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live without you." It is a lonely feeling when you lose a loved one, as you know. But as you also know, you have a foundation, this foundation here, blessed with a caring staff that will continue to guide you on your journey for as long as you need our support. For me, serving on the National Fallen Firefighters Board of Directors is the most fulfilling and rewarding experience, one that has certainly made me a better person and enabled me to experience the meaning of giving something back to people who gave so much. When it comes to people who have given so much, I cannot think of another group that has given as much as you have. You, the surviving family members of our fallen heroes. You gave up so much so that your loved ones could be firefighters. and it is with heartfelt gratitude that I say thank you for allowing them to do so. If not them, then who? I pledge to you the support of the foundation for as long as you need it to help you continue your journey, and I vow that the foundation will continue to remain fully committed to reducing firefighter deaths and injuries. Have you ever looked up at the sky at night at the billions of stars shining so brightly and wondered just where your loved one's journey is taking him or her? I have done so with so many family members that I have lost throughout the years. And there's a song that has helped me understand the journey. It's called One Small Star. And I'd just like to share some of the lyrics with you. When I need to feel you near me, I stand in this quiet place where the silver lights of countless stars falling on my face. Though they all shine so brightly, somehow it comforts me to know that some that burn the brightest died an eternity ago. Can your soul be out there somewhere beyond the infinity of time? I guess you found some answers now, I'll have to wait for mine. When my light joins with yours one day, we'll shine through time and space, and one day fall on a distant age upon some stranger's face. Your light still shines, it's one small star to guide me, and it helps me to hold back the dark. Your light still shining in my heart. Whether it's a perpetual flame that casts a glow on the names of our fallen firefighters at the memorial just outside these doors, or the billions of stars that burn brightly against the dark night, or that light burning in your heart, your loved ones who remain with you in spirit will always find a way to cast that light and give you strength, as will the Fallen Firefighters Foundation. So on behalf of the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation's Board of Directors and staff, I extend to you a special blessing for a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a very joyful holiday season. Thank you, and God bless you.
We understand that the holidays may bring new waves of grief. They remind us that our loved ones aren't with us this year. However, these next few days, weeks, special days can also provide opportunities to remember the good times that were once shared with loved ones. They give you a chance to think about, talk about, or even take action that honor someone who continues to be special, important, and loved. At this time, the honor guards will be ushering families members to come up and join us to place their ornaments on the trees. I'd like to introduce to you now Sandra Clinton. Sandra's husband, Assistant Chief Madison L. Clinton, Jr., better known as Maddie, devoted over 30 years to the Friendship Volunteer Fire Department in Oklahoma. He was 54 years old when he died in the line of duty in 2018.
Good evening. When Bev asked me to speak at this event, I asked if there was a theme or a topic I should focus on. She said no, just talk about the holidays, how Maddie felt about them, and how we celebrated with the girls. I inwardly chuckled when I read that, and when I told my older daughter about it, she outwardly laughed. You see, Maddie wasn't quite at the Grinch or Scrooge level of holiday cheer, but he was a far cry from Clark Griswold status. Maddie grew up the oldest of 3 boys. No one in the family was overly spirited about Christmas except maybe his mom. Meanwhile, I grew up the youngest of 6 kids, and my mom had Christmas decorations on every surface in the house. My dad was okay with it. He kind of tolerated it. As luck would have it, I married someone like my dad. Even though Maddie wasn't overly excited for the season, he was a willing participant in whatever I asked him to do. He got down the decorations from storage, but left the actual decorating to me. He put the lights on the house because the girls loved them, although there were rumblings about how fast the electric meter was spinning every time I turned them on. We sat in the cold to watch the town's Christmas parade and drove around at night to see all the houses lit up because the girls were happy to see those. He endured Christmas Eve every year with my family. And there was that one Christmas morning he spent in the hospital with me as I gave birth to my younger daughter. Deep down, I know Maddie really liked the season itself and what it means. He made sure that the goodie bags were filled and ready to pass out after the children's Christmas program at church and drove the bus while we went caroling. He took the girls shopping for my presents every year and let them choose whatever they wanted. One year I got a makeup set complete with green eyeshadow and lip gloss that you put on with the teeny tiny little makeup brush. He told me they found that in the toy department. He always tried to get me a gift I would like, whether it was something I circled in the catalog, complete with size and color marked, or a piece of jewelry I would love. The year I had taken a job that earned me a little less money, we decided just to get things for the girls and not for each other. Christmas morning comes, and we watch Allison and Caitlin open gifts. Maddie handed me a present. It was a little stuffed dog with long ears sticking out of a stocking cap. I thought it was sweet of him to give me at least something to open that morning. I sat there clutching my dog, watching the girls finish unwrapping and going through their presents. He asked if I liked my present. I said, "Oh, yes, it's so cute." A little bit longer, I happened to look at it. He had stuck diamond earrings in the dog's ears. I said, "How long were you going to let me go on before I found those?" He said, "As long as it took." As the years went by and the girls got older, gifts changed. We stopped buying each other stuff and started giving time and experiences. We made memories instead of collecting things. Those were the best gifts of all. Those memories are what I treasure now. We also focused more on doing for others. One year, we collected toys, food, and clothes for a family of a little boy my daughter taught in kindergarten. Maddie went all out choosing a bike for each of the kids. Our Christmas tree has never been one that you would find in a magazine. I would describe it more as an eclectic tree of memories. Every ornament has a special meaning or memory attached. The very first ornament I put on the tree every year is Our Precious Moments, Our First Christmas from 1990. After that, on each side, I put the girls' 1st through 5th Christmas ornaments, and then it's a free-for-all. There are ornaments that the girls chose every year growing up. I still have some of those I put on. There's the ornaments from vacations that we took all over the country. Then there are some that we had chosen for Maddie over the years. John Wayne, Dale Earnhardt, and Bambi. He loved the Duke and Dale. Some people thought he looked like Earnhardt. And Bambi was because he liked deer hunting. The girls chose that one for him. Since we lost Maddie in 2018, some things about Christmas have changed while others have stayed the same. After Christmas 2017, I convinced him that we needed a new tree. His only concession was that it had to have colored lights, even though I liked the white ones. He said they were too bright in his peripheral vision while he was watching TV. That first Christmas without him, I put up the new tree, complete with colored lights. I added memorial ornaments and ornaments for our first grandchild. We still get together with my family on Christmas Eve, and we still have sausage balls Christmas morning before going to Maddie's family's house for Christmas dinner. I did start a new tradition just for me. I got a skinny tree for my bedroom. On it are ornaments that remind me of Maddie and some to remind me how I'm continuing on this new life without him. Ornaments for faith, hope, and peace. Ones with inspirational words and verses. I call it my Maddie tree. And it's the last thing I see before I go to bed during the holidays. It reminds me of him, our life together, and how I'm navigating this new journey I'm on. While Maddie may not have loved the holidays, he loved me and he loved our girls. Even though he is not with us physically, his presence surrounds us as we all gather together. This holiday season, may you find comfort in the memories of your loved ones, peace for your spirit, and hope for your journey ahead.
Okay, you want to lead us in the countdown?
I'm ready.
All righty. It's that time. You guys ready? Start us off.
Okay. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's an honor.
So not only during this holiday season we honor the fallen firefighters, but we'll honor them throughout the years to come, day in, day out. Your firefighters are remembered and loved, not just this time of year, but throughout the whole year. Continue to cherish your memories, good friends, and spending time with your family and loved ones. It is our hope that you will embrace the season with joy and fond memories. In just a moment, the honor guards will be escorting you out to place the wreath of remembrance on the memorial. Before we go, though, let's make a wish for those we miss. Wish for days that are merry and bright. wish for a season of goodwill towards all mankind, and for hope that our hearts stay light. Please join me in thanking Sandra Clinton, the Honor Guards, our bagpiper, Ivan Browning, with the Battalion Chief from Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Service, Vigilant Hose of Emmitsburg for providing apparatus and the lighting at the memorial. Thank you to the Cole Christmas Tree Farm, operated by the family of firefighter Adam Cole, who was honored in 2008 for donating the evergreens that we have placed on the plaques. Thank you to Dennis and Jane Neville, parents of firefighter Brian Dennis Neville, who was honored at the memorial in 2009, soon to be his birthday. Thank you to our federal partners and the staff here at the National Emergency Training Center for their assistance in preparing for tonight's event. To all the families and volunteers who helped decorate this beautiful chapel, they did a fabulous job. And to our dear friends for outfitting the chapel with the sound and tonight's music, although we did have some technical difficulty. I apologize, but thank you. So it is now time to bundle up. We're going to go outside and place the wreath of remembrance for all the firefighters honored at the National Memorial. Be sure to take all of your belongings because you will be going straight to the bus after we are at the monument. Thank you and good night.